Hi everybody, welcome to Gunpla TV.
Hey guys.
Brought to you by HobbyLink Japan. And today's episode, a little bit different from how we usually do things. Ryan's taking over.
And I'm taking over.
Yeah, Ryan's in charge this time.
Over.
Yeah. The next kit Ryan is going to build is going to be decided by the viewer.
Yes.
Cool.
Sorry I didn't bring in the Falcon today, but it's so hot in Japan and we've got the aircon on at home, and the fumes would be just too much for my wife.
Do you actually spray inside?
No,
okay,
but when I'm like cleaning up the panel lines or
yeah.
You know. So, and I only have a very little balcony, 30 centimeters, so it's
that's pretty good. Balcony?
It's not a balcony, it's a I don't know what it is. A wash line.
That's where you hang your laundry because you don't have a dryer. All right.
What have you got for us, Sid?
Well, because I didn't want to steal your thunder, I'm not going to
You're
actually
not going to steal my thunder.
We're
a team.
I'm not, because I didn't want to share your thunder. I'm not going to actually show anything because on the one hand, it's just I haven't had time to prepare anything, and that's pretty much it.
The truth comes out.
The truth comes out. I've been busy, and
it's also one thing
very, very hot.
We value here is absolute honesty.
That's right.
So let's continue.
I really enjoy working with you, Ryan.
I really enjoy it.
Okay, good. So, actually, what I wanted to show today, because Bandai is supposed to come out, I think, this afternoon, but it never made it, is some of the stuff that we showed previously at the Shizuoka Hobby Show that has arrived within the last week.
And this is very cool.
Yeah, this is very cool. It's from the Virtuon series. It is the Meser Delta 4 Type R, the Fair Bianca version. So for those who don't know, the Virtuon is actually a game here. Right? They actually include some game shots on the side of the box here. And it looks, you know, kind of dated. I mean, it's all right. But I think actually this kit looks its best, or this thing looks its best as a plastic model kit. I mean, look at this set they got here. And it looks crazy. Quite a bit different from the Gundam. That's a lot of it which has to do just because designed in the game, and then Katoki Hajime gets his hands on it. But you can see that you're getting plenty of runners, and there's even some clear parts here. And there's different shades, you know, of pink to go in here. You're also getting your plentiful frame runners. There's a big stack of them in there. When it comes to frames, you know, they're not skimping out. But another cool thing, and I think this actually beats Bandai in some categories, is that they give you, gotta be careful here, they give you these to put on the kit, you know. Bandai, if you're lucky, you get water slides as something you buy later on. Kotobukiya seems to have a good handle on actually getting quality markings out with their kits, which is a plus side. You can't go wrong building up some of these things. So for Virtuon, want to give it a try? I think we're going to have this one of these things on the show one of these days soon. So there you go, Ryan. That's the first look at a Virtuon kit here.
Awesome kit.
In the studio. I think we're going to be showing a little bit more Virtuon in the future, if you get what I'm saying. But let's talk about something a little bit bigger. Woohoo! Yeah, it's the Zoids.
Everyone loves the Zoid.
You love the Zoids, and everybody loves this one because it's sold out pretty quick. It's the Liger Zero Panzer. And another popular version of the Liger. It seems that every second Zoid is one of these things now. But there's a reason for that, and that's because it's pretty wicked. It's loaded up here, and you can see that, you know, you got the green color, pretty prominent there. Plenty of runners just for the armor. Oh man, it's stacked in.
Yeah, this kit is huge.
It is huge. Like, we showed a Zoid on the show before. We did the Tiger. Can't remember the name of it, but the box was only about half the size, and even then, it took a considerable amount of time. But this guy, like when you look at the backpacks it has on it. It's just massive. You even get a little runner just for the claws on these things. So Zoids fans really love their Zoids, and I can see why. You know, there's your Zoid core. Don't lose that. Wicked. Yeah, it's awesome. Got some gold as well too.
Oh, gold.
Gold parts. I love gold. Sorry. All right, Ryan, so that's all I have for today. Oh, yeah, so I'm turning the show over to you and the viewers.
Wow. So I've almost finished my Falcon. I want to get started on my next kit. But because we're a community, you guys can decide what kit I should build from what I've chosen. So I ran into the warehouse. I grabbed a few kits I'm interested in building. And we'll have a look through each one of them. And then you guys can get onto Facebook or HobbyLink TV or YouTube, and just you know, write a comment letting me know which kit you would like me to put together for you. It's all about you.
All right.
So
You're so generous, Ryan.
I know, it's, you know, the internet. It's amazing.
It's all about giving that.
It's all about giving, and giving some more. So we'll start with the spinner. I think we've actually looked at the spinner before.
Yeah, the spinner. When it first came out, we just showed the box contents. We haven't actually built it yet.
Yes, and I love Blade Runner. I'm a huge fan. I have it on, I think, every format it's ever come out on.
Yeah.
And I'd be super stoked to put this together. I'll open up the box. This kit is reasonably simple, but it will require some serious painting.
Oh, Ryan. Good thing you've got some practice now.
Yes, but I'd also need to do some masking and stuff like that. Let's come with some nice decals here. And some shiny lights.
Shiny lights,
there'd have
eh?
to be some serious masking going on for this kit, because you can see the black over here and the blues and the lights. So this would be a good experience for me.
All right.
To actually do some masking.
Any modeling is a good experience.
Yes. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of the spinner and of the film. So
if there's Blade Runner fans out there amongst our viewers,
yes,
keep this in mind.
Okay, next, and I think we've spoken about this kit before, haven't we?
You and I have spoken about it, but I cannot remember if we actually filmed it or not.
The pig tank.
Yes. Where is this from, Ryan?
Is it from some Miyazaki thing?
I think it is Miyazaki.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was actually a
artists.
manga, and then I think they did some animated stuff with it. But it comes with 12 little piggies. Ain't that cute?
Yeah.
So let's open this baby out. This is by Tasca. And I think this kit would also require some serious painting. But wow, this kit is also fantastic. Look at the quality of the plastic. Wow. A lot of runners for the tracks. So yeah. This is also very nice.
This gives you that tank you wanted to build for so long.
Yes. And it has all these little springs, I assume, for this little turret thing here to go up. So yeah, actually this is a very cute little kit as well.
Yeah.
Here's all the little pig guys.
Okay.
Actually, I think at the last show at Shizuoka we took a photo of a pig tank.
Yeah.
I should actually see if I can find it. But yeah, this also looks like a very interesting kit.
It's very unique, I'll give you that.
Yeah. It's just the painting that might be difficult, especially if I want to do a camo style. Okay, and what's next? Well, this is in honor of the cancellation of the American space program.
I didn't know you were so patriotic, Ryan.
Well,
for a country that's
I think
not
every
yours.
kid in the world, you know, in the day.
To be honest, I never got into that whole space shuttle stuff. I mean, it's
That
cool
was
and everything, but we watched them launch in the mornings. But
this kit also has all the decals except the one that blew up.
okay.
Challenger.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. So let's take a look inside. This also seems like a pretty straightforward kit. Nice big pieces just for me. I love my big
The
pieces.
size of that piece, actually.
Yeah, actually, this is my kind of kit.
That's huge.
That's my kind of kit. Oh, check out these nice decals.
Okay, hold on.
Very nice, and it comes with a stand. And you can actually have the shuttle bay open or closed as well as all the kind of scientific equipment that goes into there.
So it has the Canadarm? Tell me it has the Canadarm.
Can you see one here, Sue?
I don't see it there, and it causes me some concern. Canada, for those who don't know, the arm in the space shuttle that's used to move all the large equipment around was developed and made in Canada.
Oh, who's getting patriotic now? Sue?
Hey, you betcha, baby. Canada
Maple
arm.
syrup and a special arm.
Canadarm.
This kit also looks really interesting. I think you can actually paint it very nicely and do quite a nice off-white.
Yes. You'd also maybe need to mark it up a little bit with some weathering.
Yeah.
As if it had just re-entered the atmosphere.
We all love a bit of re-entry, don't we? So
I do not even need to say anything in reply to that statement.
But yeah, you could actually. Yeah, you're totally right. Like you could like mask parts of the ship to get the black.
Yes.
So this could actually be a very interesting kit as well. And I'm sure, as everyone knows, Tamiya does a bang up job with their kits.
Yeah.
So, ooh, another. I think this might be a tough choice.
Yeah.
Okay, and now I picked up this one because it looks cool and the name is Stratofortress.
Mm-hmm.
And with a name like Stratofortress, you just cannot go wrong.
However, what's that right on the very front of the plane, Ryan?
It's a Pink Panther.
Da-dum, da-dum. Yeah, it is the Pink Panther.
But this jet looks cool. Like
It's a flying fortress, that's all.
all done in black.
Yeah, maybe you have no problems painting that.
Yeah, it's much easier. They have a camo pattern at the top, but we'll see. This kit also has pretty sizable pieces.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, check out the size of like a wing. That's cool. I mean, you know me,
cool.
I love these.
What
big,
scale is that? 1/100 scale. That thing is going to be pretty sizable. It's going to maybe dwarf your Falcon.
Ooh, maybe. But yeah, my kind of kit, nice and big. Actually, they do have a pattern on the top. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. But
actually, because of the size of the pieces and the size of the pattern, you probably would be able to do it fairly
you could
easily.
probably mask it and paint it. Anyway, another very cool kit also from Tamiya.
This would be a little bit of a
So
departure
yeah, this would
from
be
Ryan.
a nice addition.
An actual war-looking plane instead of a animated girl plane.
Don't knock my pink.
It's okay. We all know you like that kind of stuff.
And I'll ignore that. And last but not least,
yes, this one is actually Gundam related.
Yes, it's a Gundam tank, and it's a very cool looking tank. I mean, if you look at the side here, it's pretty sweet. Actually, this kit is also looks. Oh, this kit looks awesome as well. Let's have a look.
Choices.
Oh, look at the sizes. Oh man.
You could do the world's strangest kit bash with a combination of these 5 kits.
I'm not quite at that level yet. There's some decals over here. But yeah, this kit is actually huge. Yeah, look at this. Look at the cannons here.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at the tracks.
Oh, some pretty thick.
Is that foils?
Those look like etching parts.
Etching parts. Whoa.
Oh, out of your league there, buddy.
This is awesome. Oh, yeah, I've done kind of etching parts before. Wow, yeah, and that's the base. But yeah, this is cool as well, Sid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough choice.
I do not envy the decision the viewers have to make.
Yeah. There is actually some. Actually, all of these kits are interesting now.
Yeah.
Really.
Yep. That's why you chose them, right?
So, please get onto YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever rocks your boat, and let us know what you want me to build.
All right, so we will just leave this here so people can watch them as we do our comment section.
Yes, now, just one thing, just to repeat.
Yes.
Leave comments on YouTube, Facebook, HobbyLink TV. You can send us Twitters about your choice.
Yep.
So, spam us in a nice way.
But,
okay.
Don't vote the same person over and over and over again.
Well,
don't stack the ballot.
If you have so many email addresses, good on ya.
That probably means not very popular. All right.
Okay, first question.
Yes.
Is from Hexen.
Okay.
Hey guys, love the Falcon. Can't wait to see what's coming next. And Sid, what is a good way to start painting kits? Should I try from HG or work on the SD kits? What would you say is better for practice, or would it be easier with an MG since the size of the parts?
Well, the MG parts are bigger for the most part, except for some of the frame parts. But there's just so many of them that if it's your first time painting, you might encounter difficulties just being consistent through all the parts. So my advice would be to lean towards the SD and the HGs. Far fewer parts, and much easier just to spray like 5 parts instead of 50 parts. But it's up to you. So it's just plastic. You make a mistake, sand it off, and do it again.
Benjamin Pugsley.
The third. I just wanted to throw that in. Sounds good.
That's a good name, actually.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I love the show and Watched every episode so far. You guys really
Alright.
inspired me to build more Gunpla. By the way, Ryan, what has been your favorite kit that you built on the show so far? Thanks. Next NC episode. Sid and Ryan, keep it up. By the way,
Are you going to answer that question first, or
yeah, sure.
what's your most favorite kit that you've built on the show so far?
The Falcon has been great,
Yeah.
but I just love the Falcon anyway.
Yeah.
That pink plane.
That was
I
fun.
don't know. It was those
To
decals.
a point, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also that Macross kit was.
Yeah. That was-
The transformation, that was fascinating.
Yeah. Not so much pain involved with that, just a lot of engineering and stuff. But yeah, he only picks the good stuff, you know. So he loves them all.
I have months to
I
think.
love all my children equally, even you. Yeah.
I'm not like Sid. I don't have to suffer.
I only have one child. I love her unequally.
Okay, and he says, I guess a nice episode, Sid
Yep.
and Ryan. Keep it up. By the way, does the gloss code first apply to clear stickers too, or just for decals? Thanks.
It's just more normally for the water transfer decals to avoid silvering and allow you to slide the decal across the part and position it easier. But you can use it if you want to use stickers. It will actually allow you a little bit of forgiveness, because if you put it right on the plastic and then you want to move it, the adhesive is going to come off on the plastic as well, and you have to clean the plastic. But if you put down a coat before putting on the sticker, that adhesive is not going to stick to the plastic so much. You might be able to move the sticker easier. But I think a good piece of advice, whether you're working with stickers or water slide decals, is once you get it where it's supposed to go, flat coat it. Or not flat coat it, top coat it with a flat or gloss, whichever you want, just to protect it before they start to peel.
Sound advice. Next. Didn't you say you preferred the dual over the Blitz in the last episode?
I did. I think in the previous episode I mentioned how I prefer the dual over the Blitz. And I actually like the look of the dual more than I like the look of the Blitz, because I think the Blitz with those little moth-like wings is just a little
That really bugs
off-putting.
you, doesn't it?
I guess so. But
They're not that bad.
when it came to the build, like as a kit, I enjoyed the Blitz more than the dual.
Okay.
The dual, I got frustrated when I was trying to put on the that shroud. It kind of got time consuming, and it would frustrate me when it would pop off too easily. But the Blitz, as an assembly, as a kit, it's like no problem at all for the most part. You know, the V-fin comes off every now and then, but so
I'm glad that
I
people,
like them all equally.
I'm glad that people remember what you say one week to the next.
I don't even remember what I said yesterday.
It's like, Sid is talking about dual? What? Next question.
We built a dual? No.
Hey Sid, I've been watching Gunpla Wing and I wanted to know what's your favorite Gundam Wing Gundam?
Shenlong.
That's from Two Purple Socks 26.
I like the Shenlong.
Shenlong.
I actually like the Sandrock.
Oh,
I think the Sandrock might be my
Okay.
favorite one, with the things on the back. Yeah, and it's very unique shoulder armor. Yeah.
sweet. Next is from Solid Snake 1. Bring out the customs.
Bring out the customs. All right, I'll do it. I will bring out some of my custom stuff, but I will bring out the ones that are relevant to the show here, like the modifications I've done using stuff that I've picked up here, so that if people want to try it on their own, they can kind of
Good
follow
idea.
along. So yeah, next week I'll bring one out.
Sweet. Checks Guy 331. Anyone have tips on the flat top coating a master grade unicorn without fogging up the psycho frame?
Yes, the cycle frame is like it's clear. So which depending on which MG unicorn you have, it's going to be red, orange, or green. But my advice when it comes to top coating that is to top coat all the pieces separately.
Ooh.
When I did my master grade unicorn, I actually flat coated all the armor pieces and the frame pieces, and gloss coated the psycho frame pieces. So the psycho frame pieces were even shinier than the rest of it.
It's a
And
good
then
idea, actually.
every piece was gloss or flat coated separately, and then it was assembled after they were all dry. Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
It's very time consuming, but that's probably the best advice.
Next is from Ectoplasmic. Oh, guys, I was hoping that you'd unbox the Dan board.
Yeah, but the Dan board, it is a box.
We did unbox it.
It's like,
didn't we?
what's the sound of one hand clapping? How do you unbox a box? I don't know.
The eternal question, Sid.
That's
The
right.
eternal
We're
question.
getting deep here
Yeah.
on Gunpla TV.
Okay, we'll go to the next question then.
Yeah.
Great episode, guys. I was wondering what you have to do to give decals on a Gunpla kit a less plastic look.
Top coating.
Top coating.
Top coating. Flat's usually the way to go. If you want that non-plastic look. Gloss will shine and plastic shines. If you flat coat a kit, it's probably going to look a lot less like a plastic model.
Sweet. Next, Voyeur Ninja. If Sid hates age designs, what about the insanely sleek Jiraga?
I don't hate the age designs. I just don't like them very much.
But our opinions seem to have been changing. Haven't they, like, recently?
The age 1 normal,
That's
H2
cool.
normal, and some variations of the H2 I can get down with. But all those, like, the bad guys, it's the Zetas, back to Garaga.
Is that show still on TV?
I don't know, I don't watch. Don't turn it on.
Okay, next is Darks 1820. Why do you keep using the new MG hands? The old ones are better.
It's not me. I don't decide I'm going to use these hands. I use what comes in the box. So with all the new kits, I'm using the new hands. That's what's in the box. And with older kits, it would be the older hands. If I had my way, they'd all be the older hands.
So the next question is a reply to other comment on the site.
Oh, okay.
So I think the new MG hands are great instead because the different types of hands will help a lot for some cool posing.
Yes, and that's the flip side to the new MG hands is that they do look really good. They're molded specifically for a purpose, and that is to look good.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's you have to go with form or you have to go with function. If you want it to look good, then the new Master Raid hands, especially with those balled up fists, are going to look great. But if you want it to go with like having to be able to hold a weapon and move around, then maybe the older hands are going to work better.
Yeah.
You have to decide. Well, you don't get a choice because you just buy the kit and there and then.
Sorry.
You have to decide.
Next question is Ryan should build an UC Hardgraph M61A5. It's a huge tank with 2 main cannons.
This guy can like see the future.
Possible future.
That's right. Yes, I left that a comment on there
Depends
because
on how-
Ryan is actually, you may not know it. We've talked about this kit for some time.
Yeah.
And when Ryan was building the airplane, he's like, I want to build a tank. I want to build a tank.
Sid,
And then he started on the Millennium Falcon.
Make your own decisions. Do not be twisted by Sid.
But
Or
I was
use the
gonna say,
comments.
like, this has been in Ryan's list for a while, and that's why he included it in the 5. I'm not trying to sway you because personally, I want to see the fortress there, the flying fortress. But I think that regardless of what you build and what people want to see build, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But this guy, it's like he knows you.
Possible.
Ryan. It's like he knows you.
I think you probably saw a previous episode and remembered us talking
maybe,
about it.
Yeah. Or maybe he's actually built it in.
I'm interested in that tank, actually. But we'll see what people decide.
Yep. No pressure.
No pressure. No pressure. But make a choice. Next question.
Yes.
Ultimate Gamer 6090. When you get the 1/144th scale H2 Artemis parts, could you guys go over it?
Okay, for those who don't know, the Artemis parts are actually coming with the this month's release of the Dengeki Hobby, which is we're in July, so it'll be the August issue, September issue of Dengeki Hobby, which comes out at the end of July. We'll have the bonus parts that are supposed to go with the Age 1 to make the Artemis, and while we won't be able to like build it up into the full kit, we can show you what parts are included with the magazine.
Yeah, I'm sure we can grab a magazine.
Yeah, we actually each time we have a release, Dengeki Hobby or Hobby Japan, we get one for the office copy, which we use to scan and send to customers and try to track down product and things like that. So we will be able to show the parts. That's not a problem.
Sweet. Those magazines are awesome.
Yeah,
as well.
they should be here by the time we film next week.
Okay,
They
cool.
should be here.
Final question. Asian One Skill. That Falcon looks awesome. Good job, Brian. Thanks, mate. The Blitz really looks sexy, but I'm going to hold off on the kit. I'm waiting for the MG Buster and MG Aegis.
Aegis. He's got good timing actually, because those just went up for pre-order on our site yesterday.
Oh,
so you can order your Buster and your Aegis, and I think there's a GM Sniper.
Yeah. The Buster.
We got the list
good.
from Bandai, and boom, it's up on our site.
Yeah, the Buster looks actually excellent.
The Buster looks really good. Yeah. Pre-order away. And I haven't actually seen any prototype shops of the Aegis, but I think that one's going to be really good too.
Yeah.
All right.
So Yeah, actually, I always try to put up the latest Gundam kits that come in on our HobbyLink TV Facebook. So, like us.
Like us on Facebook.
Like us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Follow us on YouTube and check out HobbyLink TV. We always take a bunch of nice photos.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot of photos from last week's episode.
Yeah, and you're probably going to see some better high quality images of these here, so you can help make your decision
Yes.
a little easier.
So yeah, please make a choice. Let me know. I'm super excited to get started on my next kit.
Yep.
And I will bring in the Falcon when it is done. I do promise that. I do have a tendency of kits just...
It's got a lot of decals to do.
Well, no.
It's going to take us time.
No, it'll take me maybe 3 hours, which is fine. Winking at the camera.
3 hours. All right.
3 hours.
Of course. Yeah, all right. Okay, cool. All right, so everybody, we're going to see you next week. Catch you later.
See ya.